Hey guys, and thanks for returning to my channel. It's your girl ShadyXoxo, and today's video is going to be on the Kim Kardashian recreation of her Met Gala look. Now, I didn't really think Kim Kardashian's look was the best, at the show, but I did like the smoky eye she had, and I did want to recreate that. I've seen these videos buzzing all over YouTube. I know, everyone has one. But you're watching Shady's and you ain't seen a smoky eye like mine, okay? So I do appreciate you guys for returning back to my channel. If this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe and see what I have to offer. If you've already been here, then chill, relax, you better be subscribed because I'm gonna be checking. And let's get into the video. Also, if you like it, give it a big thumbs up and let's. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the Brow Wiz in the shade 5, and I'm going to be using that to basically just conceal my eyebrows like I usually do. Now here's something I do that is so goofy. When I actually take that spoolie and put it through my lashes, I don't know, it literally doesn't do anything, but I just like doing it. Does it make the makeup better or worse? Just something I always do. I know, goofy, right? So now I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution, I say it like that, the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C15. And I'm going to use that to just clean out the top and the bottom of my brows. I am very proud of my brows, guys. They have came a long way. The brush I'm using is the Eco Styler's flat foundation brush. But yes, my brows have came a very long way. I used to suck at them. You can look at my videos and see what I meant, but I feel like now I've got it to a point where it's decent. I'm very proud of them. And I just get it right up underneath those eyebrows just to make sure I'm really carving it out so they can be a little identical. Eyebrows are sisters, never twins, but I'm trying to get them on twin status, you feel me? So next I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge, love this sponge, and just blending out all that concealer, getting it ready for the other products to go on. Oh, turn up. I think I was watching the Golden State Warriors. They must have scored or something. I don't know why I was dancing. Sorry about the faces I will be making throughout this video. My contact lens drives me crazy. Using this gel eyeliner by e.l.f. Gonna place that on my finger and place this all over the lid of my eye just to start off this smoky eye. And this stuff is very pigmented, so you ain't gotta worry about color. So now I'm gonna be using a large blending brush by e.l.f. And I'm gonna be using that just to blend out this black eyeliner. And then I noticed that it was going away, so I put some more on there just to get the color. Now I'm going to be stippling now. First I was swirling it around and it was fading, so just going to stipple just to get the color, on its best level. Look its best, So going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be using that black color right there to set this set the gel eyeliner, because I feel like whenever you're using a gel eyeliner, even if you're using it for what its purpose is for eyeliner, you still need to be adding a powder to let it stay all day, because if we really was going to the Met Gala, we got to keep this eyeliner on. So what I did to one eye, gonna do to the next. Gonna show you guys a trick. So I was getting raccoon realness, honey, with all that dang on shadow coming to the inner corner. So just gonna take a baby wipe or a makeup wipe just to clean it up and clean up the edges. Now I'm going to take a Morphe 441 brush and just buffing that out, just so you don't have any harsh lines. Now I am taking that oh god, the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, and I know Kim didn't do her original look, but this is, if I was going to the Met Gala, this is what I will wear, so how I would do it. And she held that gold dress, so I feel like just add a little gold to the face using the detailer brush by Real Techniques. And it looks a little crazy now, but trust the process, sis. I'm going to blend it to perfection, or the best of my ability, I should say. Using that M441 brush and just toning down the gold. You want it to pop, but not as much. So, yes. And going to be using the Fendi. I keep saying that. The Fenty primer. I like this primer because it's hydrating and it feels like it really feels like lotion when you're putting it on. So, yeah, Real Technique sponge again. You guys know I love it. Put it on a little bit more in the spots where I really get oily, which is my cheeks and my nose. Not my forehead so much. And just blending that in. Now going in with the foundation by Fenty, and that is in the shade 480, which I feel like this shade was the best for me because one up had too much red in it, one down was too dark. So, you know, I feel like this is the best one, even though I feel like it's just a little too dark for me. But hey, it works. Using the Real Technique sponge. Again, I like using the same sponge to blend out everything face complexion wise because I feel like it marries everything in together, so you ain't even gotta worry, sis, if you blend it, because you know you use this, you know, for your foundation, to your concealer and all that. Speaking of concealer, Makeup Revolution concealer in the C15, same one I use for my eyebrows, putting it under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and chin. I do not highlight on the forehead, just as I don't put primer on my forehead, just because I feel like, I don't know, my forehead breaks out very, very easily, so I don't put minimal product on it. And girls, just powder and foundation sometimes. So yes, just going to be blending that out. And look, it just, like, this concealer is $7 and it's just so freaking flawless. Like, it looks amazing in my opinion. Taking the Makeup Revolution, I love their products if you can't tell, terracotta powder, and I'm not baking. I actually never really bake unless I'm going for a really dramatic look. I'm just pushing this into my skin, putting that powder on the forehead. I'm using excessive powder. It doesn't really look like it, but I'm using a lot, only because, let's say if this really is a look, you guys, obviously we're not going to the Met Gala, but if we were going to, I don't know, prom, a wedding, I don't know if you wear dark eyeshadow to this wedding, anyway, you would need to very much set it like I am. Now I'm using the Fit Me powder in the color, I want to say profound dark, but it's the darkest color they have. And setting this foundation, which we know with the Rihanna Fendi line, you ain't really got to set this foundation because it's matte. But like I said, if you're really going to an event, you want it to stay all day and not budge. So let's do it. Going into the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, Kim did not have on blush, but this is if I was wearing the look. I'm going to put some blush on. So using that plumish color, putting that on the apples of my cheeks and just blending upwards. Don't really want to make it too harsh, but you know, when the light hit it, you can really see it. You can't really see it right now in my studio. I did have a very bright light, but I turned it down before I started filming because it was washing me out just a little bit. Master Chrome highlighter, again, you already know. This time using it for its in purpose, which is highlight. Cheeks, nose, down the bridge of my nose, and on my other cheek. And I'm putting it on my cupid's bow as well. I don't highlight on my chin anymore because it would get like an ashy effect. I'm using a broken e.l.f. brush. It doesn't have a handle, but I was like, no need to throw it out. I can still use it. And I put hella highlight on my cupid's bow on my top lip. So just blending that out to perfection, sis. I need to stop using the word sis. I don't even like it. So now I'm using a NYX highlighter. Don't know the name. And just dotting that just to get it a little bit brighter. And I like this sheen it has on. It has like a clear sheen. So this is where I mess up. I said, oh, the brush. There it goes with the handle. Why am I using that broken one? Girl, that was the brush to my freaking powder that I use for my eyes. But then I use my Real Technique sponge. It saved the day. Now I'm using some old LA cheapo liner that was too white. Got me looking like Dave Chappelle on that crackhead episode. But yes, just using the Praline NYX butter gloss and putting that all over the lips because I was going for a brownish lip, glossy lip. Wasn't brown enough, so I went back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, grabbed that brown, and I am going to be dotting that on the lip. This is a trick I've been doing since high school, to change your lip color, and you just pat it on there. There you go. Took it down immediately, and now it's brown. Using a NYX liner that I don't think was doing nothing, but in my head it was doing a lot. Putting that around it because I wanted to cast out that white. using this Morphe setting spray. I always spray the setting spray away from me because I'm scared that it's gonna blot on my face and mess it up. But about to give you guys my final review. So if you love this video, thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. Love you. Okay guys, so this is the final look. So I did put a twist on Kim K's look. I know she didn't have gold in her corner highlight, or she didn't really have the brow bone highlight. She did, but it was more like a champagne color. But I just want to play off the gold that she was wearing in her dress, so I did put some gold in the brow bone, and I did put some gold in my inner corner. I did go a little crazy with the highlight. I'm not the best at a smoky eye, and I just realized that. But I did pop on some very dramatic lashes. Now in Kim's photo, she had on some natural like dramatic. These are like dramatic, and then her lip was wasn't this glossy, but it was kind of new. I didn't want to do the same exact thing she did, because obviously that's all over YouTube, and Kim already did it. So I just want to take her idea and make it how I would have wore it, and this is exactly how I would have wore it. I really do hope you guys like it. If you do like these reenactions, the recreatements of celebrities looks, or other YouTubers or whatever looks, you guys want to send me some looks, you can just leave them all down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you should give it a big thumbs up. It's your girl ShadyXoxo, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.